Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Lone Cerberus, and we're back in a frozen Mars, or at least one of the polar ice caps of Mars, in Deliver Us Mars. In the last episode, Kathy, as usual, disobeyed orders, found out that Sarah in particular, Ryan not so much, was going to arrest and bring back the Lunar Council to answer for their crimes, which is a fair one, for abandoning Earth. Found an atmospheric processor, which could definitely help save Earth. All in all, things are, well, just have to find out, won't we? Find out in this episode what's going to happen next. I can guarantee you this: Kathy's not happy. Kathy's not happy with Sarah, because obviously Sarah wants to arrest and potentially kill Isaac, which, to be fair, I'm not surprised, because he did stab her and leave her dead on the moon. Ryan's not exactly happy about Plan B, which is arrest and bring back Isaac and the Lunar Council to Earth to answer for their crimes. Kathy's just caught in the middle, being a pawn, basically. What's over here? Probably nothing. Probably just an alternative route, which it certainly looks like. This rover soon sticks to the surface, and I can't flip it. Anybody that's watched me play PUBG know exactly what I'm talking about there. Oh yeah, I remember this from Deliver Us the Moon. Of course she's brought the guns with her. Of course she's brought the guns with her. She's thinking like a daughter here and not like a Not like somebody on a mission. What are you going to do if the colonists are armed? You haven't thought that far ahead, have you? You haven't got anything to counteract now.
Sarah, I just arrived.
What do you see?
I don't really see any signs of life from here. The facility seems abandoned and pretty beaten up, like the quarry I told you about. I'm gonna go take a closer look.
If you find anyone, you don't engage them on your own. Come straight back, understood?
I will. There's gotta be something here.
Right, so we've got to do something.
Is that light, Ula? Let's find a way down. That does not look trustworthy. I better find a way down to make it across the ice.
You reckon? Just where the ice axes will actually be used as ice axes. Flag, I suppose. Look at that, chunks of ice. I wonder what we're going to do with those. No pickaxes!
I'm gonna have to jump across, Ayla.
There is ice on Mars, so I know there's ice on Mars because we photographed it. Come on, that was nearly perfect. I did not let go there. Yeah, just slightly. Just didn't break the ice to that. Takes a bit of getting used to manoeuvring. exact as it really does. Down to 2 bars of oxygen. I only just noticed that. Shit. Let's take drastic action if we get down to 1. To now. We're gonna have to go down there, aren't we? Damn. Take some drastic action here. Depending on how much oxygen we have left. So now we're down there. Down to 1 bar. Crap.
Kat, how are you getting on?
The facility is surrounded by ice. Making my way across it now.
Could be their water processing facility.
Maybe. How's it going over there?
We found something incredible. A missing Ark. It's called Ark Vita.
Vita? That sounds familiar.
That's not even the incredible bit. Apparently, Vita has a databank of millions of Earth's flora and fauna species. Many of them extinct. And it can recreate them. It's
Really?
a bioprinter.
Bioprinter?
It has all the ingredients to create life.
Wow.
All those animals we've lost, vegetation we haven't seen for decades, we could bring it all back. But we can't find it. Its location isn't on any records. It just vanished. So if you find any information on its whereabouts, let us know.
Copy that.
Will do. Have to find some oxygen soon. Yeah. Yep. My fault. You could also ask.
Kat, how are you getting on?
The facility is surrounded by ice. Making my way across it now.
Could be their water processing facility.
Maybe. How's it going over there?
We found something incredible. The missing Ark. It's called Ark Vita.
Vita? That sounds familiar.
That's not even the incredible bit. Apparently, Vita has a databank of millions of Earth's flora and fauna species. Many of them extinct. And it can recreate them. It's a bioprinter.
Bioprinter?
It has all the ingredients to create life.
Wow.
All those animals we've lost, vegetation we haven't seen for decades, we could bring it all back. But we can't find it. Its location isn't on any records. It just vanished. So
Copy that.
Anybody curious, that's meant to be the Mars Curiosity rover. It's supposed to sing it when it landed on Mars. It's supposed to sing itself happy birthday. I need to find an oxygen source quickly. Hello. Against all logic, I should not be running. Because running uses up more oxygen. Oxygen on.
Hello?
Expecting cat. Really don't know what you were expecting. You should really ask the question, how did we go from somewhere not in the polar regions to suddenly somewhere in the polar regions? I know the game demands it, but... storage. There's an airlock there. Is it open? Nope. Okay.
Whatever Odom's function was, this data suggests its output was declining drastically. And that highlighted structure, I think that's where we're headed.
I'm starting to get the impression that the Martian colony failed because there weren't enough people doing the jobs. It's just an impression I get right now. It doesn't mean I'm right. You're not even trying to hide it anymore. Just had 3 people get in the car openly talking about the market right in front of my face. No respect. You're the one with the badge, stop them. You want my advice or not? They're being selfish. Trading that stuff is really so spineless and no respect to the other people. If you don't report it, they could throw you in medical. You're right. Jesus, the whole ground shook. Something happened at the main complex. Got to go. Okay.
Should write this down for later.
Illegal trade in wares will be punished with incarceration. As people will start to form a black market. Looks like human habits are hard to break.
Oh man, this looks eerie. Are those markings of electrical damage on the locker? I don't like the looks of this.
You and me both, Cat. You and me both. Home. Let us talk. Silence is death.
I think this is hydroponic farming gear.
You could well be right, Cat. We've grown a lot of food in a small area.
So this is where they manufactured the antidepressants themselves. Mass distributed, right along with the food.
We should show the people's psyche then. Yeah, MacArthur wasn't listening to any of it. He was being king in his own little colony.
So this is what they were growing here. This entire crate was meant to serve 50 people for an entire week. That's way too little.
Yeah.
I get why people hoarded the stuff to barter with.
So do I.
So I think this facility was their one-stop shop for water, food, and self-made medical supplies. But most signs indicate they were having a pretty rough time of the last few years. Almost akin to a famine.
These people were starving. And for what? MacArthur's pipe dream?
Well, we don't know what caused the famine yet, or if he was to blame, right?
Kathy, be careful, alright?
Will do. I'll keep sending sit reps.
Earth is our home. MacArthur really wanted this to happen, but it was so obvious that it was going to fail. Just because something wasn't. Yeah. Right, let's start the decryption process.
It was like just falling apart in my heart.
Great performance, but I still want that hummus on flatbread. You should have seen that woman who sold it, Isaac. Absolutely the most gorgeous woman in Chile.
Really? This convention in Amsterdam, you know, before the whole thing. And, what was it called? Oh yeah, it was Beat and Bows, or something like Beat and Bows. Oh, such a silly name, so tasty.
I bet. You know it's crazy what we're doing here, right?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. People are starving because of these mutations. Instead, we make antidepressants so people don't think about it.
I know.
We can't even feed the people, Isaac.
Yeah, it's science. It's an alien thing, really, sometimes.
This planet is alien to us. All the time.
MacArthur knows that you're organizing those meetings for Homewood. You should be more careful.
Someone needs to listen to the people. Give them a voice.
What about the people who do want to be in this place?
Like you? Don't you want to go back to Earth? Back to your daughters?
Of course I want to see this. It's just no hope. I mean, we're not even welcome back on Earth, you know. Saving that planet is a lost cause. You know that.
Earth is not a lost cause. We can use the arcs to save it.
It's not the planet that I was referring to. You know, never mind. You think Kathy's okay?
What? Of course she is. She's with Claire, right?
Just, I don't even know what she looks like. You know, I don't know what she's into. She was so young when I left.
Calm down. Everything's all right. She's probably...
I really wanted her to be on that way. I really did. She couldn't, and then I left her. You know? I just left her that. I mean, I left her. I'm a bad father. I'm a bad father.
You're not.
I know I'm a bad father. I'm a terrible person. I just left. I left my
You're not a bad father, Isaac. You're not.
There. Why would you do that?
It's okay.
Just. Who would leave their daughter? Sorry, I'll be right.
He's not wrong.
Okay, let's press on and find them. I'm fine, Ayla. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay, back into the outside we go. It's like the ice is pointing us the correct way. Just want to go home. So people were splitting into two factions: the ones that wanted to stay on Mars and the ones that wanted to go home and face the consequences. Dihydrogen phosphate, methylamino ethyl, dihydrogen phosphate. Phosphates. I wonder if they were starting to get desperate to grow food. So I'm pretty sure that's a fertilizer, some sort of fertilizer. Phosphates as fertilizer.
Write this down for later.
It seemed to be the place where they grew organic components for self-made medication. That's right. Label reads psilocybin semilaceta. Semilaceta. That is a mushroom. Could almost call it magic mushroom. I can't remember the scientific name for magic mushroom, but it does begin with something or other. Yeah, psilocybin. So antidepressants made out of magic mushrooms. I wonder it worked. The antidepressants worked, should I say. At least in the short term. God knows what it did to their minds. God knows what it did to them long term. Double helix. Fiddling about with DNA as well. Makes sense on Mars, I suppose.
Should write this down for later.
Destroyed heat cores. People who want to go back home. That's who. Come on.
William, you're hurting me.
And you are hurting all of us. We might not recover from this. I thought many things of you, Rosa, but
I did not do this.
whether you planted the bomb is irrelevant. Your words lit the fuse. People will die because of Homewood.
Are you serious? People are already dying because of Outward.
Do you understand what this attack does to our production pipeline? We'll have to shut down several greenhouses. Food production will drop even more than it already has.
I abhor what happened here. It hurts us all. But I don't blame them either. They've screamed and shouted, but you've not listened.
I know you control Homewood more than you're willing to admit. Call them off, and we might have a chance to make it out of this as a whole.
No.
No?
You imprisoned us and forced us to leave our families, our homes. If this is what's necessary to shake everyone awake, so be it. If you'll excuse me, I'm needed in medical.
Sarah, that Homewood group set off a bomb here. They destroyed the heating coils used to melt the ice. They attacked their own water supply.
Rosa's people.
I don't think she was involved, but yeah. They used this water to grow food, drink, bathe, everything. Just reckless.
People at the end of their rope do desperate things to get what they want.
I guess.
Again, Sarah's not wrong in that
Kathy.
sense.
I actually wanted to say something else, too. I'm sorry. About Claire. About how I've been since we got here. I'm gonna miss her so much.
Me too.
I feel like I'm taking it out on... You needed support, and I've not been there. So, I'm sorry.
Thanks, Sarah.
Let's bring these arcs back, okay? For Claire.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll start looking at doing that in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.